Oh, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. Peace. So Drake said that jealousy is just love and hate at the same time. And I agree. I'm Sincere Seven, and I represent the Psychonaut Academy Detroit in the House of Genesis. Listen, I just came here to have a little fun. This is this. You don't have to share this. You ain't got to tell your friends. You ain't got to tag nobody. You ain't got to tell nobody. Watch this. He dropping some science. He about to teach you how to heal. He about to tell you and teach you. No, this ain't that. This is strictly, uh, as a Leo, me feeling myself. Okay, because I just got off the phone with a business partner of mine. And I said it. I was like, I just want you to know I'm going live after this conversation. Is that cool? And it's like, all right. So I ain't like, yeah, I ain't. But look, so what was told to me was, Seven, who are you in this community? Like, what's up with you? And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Right? Because it's like I'm hearing the way she's asking it, and it's like I'm not really understanding, but I'm kind of feeling the energy, and I think I know where this is going. And I'm like, what you mean? And she said, well, since working with you, uh, basically, I can't get a man. I can't, like, when I bring your name up, these dudes cower away. And I'm like, wait, what? Now, as I'm hearing this, I said, now, didn't I tell you when we first met and you said you want to work with me? I tell people, watch me for a minute. Listen to me. Watch me in my community. Watch my lives. Watch how I operate. Watch how I talk. Watch how I respond to people, how they respond to me. Because I want you to know who you're dealing with. Furthermore, let me just let you know that if you start rocking with me, you might start feeling some type of, pressure from the community, whether some good pressure or some bad pressure, right? I always tell people this. I know who I am, but they be thinking, I don't know what they be thinking, but it seems to me that they be thinking that I just be kind of like telling them, people think about me in this community. Like, that's what it seems like. They just think that like I'm just saying some shit, right? So I guess me telling her that didn't really register. And so whatever, we start doing whatever we do. We work in our business, we work in what we do our thing. She say, I'm talking to potential, mates, and they ask me, what type of stuff did I do? And I'm telling them I do this and I do that. And she says to me, on 3 to 4 different occasions, Seven, I'm telling people what I do, how I do, da 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 da. And then I also bring up how I work with you in the manner that we do. And, and they'll be like, who? And I'll be like, Sincere Seven. And they be like, oh. And now from that point, there's been various reactions. Everything from, well, I think you need to use some discernment, you know what I'm saying, before moving forward, to, oh, you work with Seven? Oh, no, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't wanna, cause y'all gonna end up, doing something, or because if y'all working, y'all gonna stop working and let's do something real quick and then get back to work. Cause that's what dudes do, you know what I'm saying? And she's telling me this, and I said, hold on. He said that? She said, yeah. I said, can I tell you what I heard? She said, well, I said, I always say self is the measuring stick of the world. So when somebody tells you, oh, this is what I think this is gonna happen, they're telling you because that's what I would do. In my mind, they're saying if I work with women while we're working together, if they let me while we're working, like I'll stop and I'll smash and then we get back to work, act like nothing ever happened and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, dude. Like that's what he's saying to me, because I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Now this person works with me. This person has been in situations with me where we could have been intimate if we wanted to. We could have been sexual if we wanted to. We could have been and did anything that we wanted, and we decided we wanted to do business together, and that's what we do. And now she's telling me that literally it is hard for her to date because every time she lets people know Mirror, mirror on the wall, right, Claire? Right? Every time she lets people know that she works with me, that the energy changes, that they get insecure. Now, these are her words now. They get insecure. They start speaking about being careful, and I don't know if you want to deal with. And so, duly noted, like, I think she should. Like, what did you ask them, like, what's wrong with me? Like, oh shit, Seven, I need to be aware. Oh, why? What's up with them? And she was like, they could. And I said, I know they never can. And I'm gonna tell you now, this was the situation that happened. Now I'm about to tell you how I feel. Okay, fellas. First of all, fellas, let me tell you what I told her. Any man that tells you I don't want to deal with you because you are part of Seven's circle, or you're in his circle, or he's in your circle, or whatever, that man means to do you wrong. That man means to violate you. That man means to be some type of prey, or excuse me, predator over you. Because in my community, that's all I am, is supportive of the women. I will let the women know when somebody's playing with them, when they fucking over them, I will call people out on their bullshit. I call men out on their bullshit. I call women out on their bullshit. I call myself out on my bullshit. People who know me know that, right? I will just as quickly throw me under the bus as anybody else. We had a conversation at the house the other day, and I brought up some shit that was some very personal, very like, wait, what type of shit? And I spoke on it very clearly and told every part I played in it and how it happened. I don't give a fuck, right? And I called out what it was I was going through. And I don't mean like I was going through something. No, nigga, you was going through this and that. And that's why you was thinking with this, and you was right. And I was pointing out everything that took place in there. That's what I do. I will expose. I have exposed and do expose. And that is why a lot of individuals, if you have nothing to hide, if you're not doing shit wrong, if you're not violating, stealing, all that shit, then what the fuck I'm gonna do? Tell the truth on you? Oh yeah, he's a good person. There's men that women have come to me and say, hey, you know, I was thinking about entertaining this individual, and I see they on your friends list. Like, what's up with them? Oh, so and so? Oh shit, nah. Woo woo woo, blase splee, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Good person, respectful, blah blah blah. Hell no, nah. Like woo woo. This is a woman that I have dealt with. I'm giving other men the nah. As far as I know, from my point of view, that's a stand-up brother. Or, oh no, nah, you don't want to fuck with him. He ain't about shit. He ain't da-da-da-da. He don't believe in this. He don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them people that will expose. And so I told her, anybody who feels like, oh, I don't want to fuck with you because he's in your circle, that means that they know that if they start some bullshit, or they're not gonna get away with the bullshit that they be putting other people through. People be allergic to real. Hey, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I told her, let me be your litmus test. Keep telling motherfuckers. Because she was like, what the fuck I'm going to do? Like, how the fuck I can't get a date in life because I work with you? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what do you do? And I'm like, I mean, so that, and she said that one of them threw out there like, oh, you know he poly. What, you about to be like one of his third wives, or you about to be this and that and the other? And it's like, oh, okay. So there you have that. This ideology that because I'm poly and because I have the ability to bring comfort and offer women a environment where they feel safe, they automatically think, because I guess from measure self being a measure stick of the world, that as soon as they get a chick feeling like that, they fucking them. Fellas, if you listening, let me be very clear. Fellas, please check this out. This is for y'all right here. Just snippet right here. Fellas, I turn away more vagina than I get. This is not why I'm in these works. This is not what I'm doing. I'm not out here eating up all y'all vaginas, okay? All right? I'm very content and satisfied with where I'm at. And when these women come to me for their assistance and their healing, that's what they're getting, okay? I am not sleeping with all of your women just because they talk about being safe around me and all of these. Talk to some of the people who have been in the circles with me, who have went through months and years around me, and see them in relationships now, being married and having children, where months or years ago they couldn't even be in the room with men because of the distrust, because of the violations that occurred. That's what's happening. They're finding safety. That's it. They're finding safety around somebody else. They're finding safety within themselves. I do this. This is what we do. I am not sleeping with your women, okay? Listen, fellas, I'm not sleeping with all of these women. I know that every time y'all come over here, you be with all type of women. That's because they feel safe. Stop trying to fuck on them all day like they uncles and they cousins and their neighbor down the street and all of these other people have been doing to them all of their lives. Stop doing that. Do you know why these women feel safe around me? Because they be around me in all types of fashion, ways, and comforts, and I'm not trying to fuck them. I'm not fucking y'all women, okay? Just to be clear. Very selective, very picky. I do love women. I am poly. All of that shit. I love like all of it, but that's not like I love being that individual that offers that to the community because there's not enough of us. I invite you to be the safe space. I invite you to have women that can hang out around you, drink, smoke, talk, hang out, share feelings and emotions, and you not trying to fuck them. I guarantee you, if you do that, there will be more women around that do want to fuck you. Okay? Understand, if you stop being a cockhound and stop letting that be the only thing that you have on your mind. And how do we know that? Because somebody that's working with me, you all are thinking she's fucking me. This woman's not lying. I know she's not lying. I know she's not lying. I know about everything she said, and what she said was said. And that's why I said, okay, well, did any of them present a violation? Of course not, because I don't have none. And that's why a lot of y'all be mad, because I be talking that shit. I be talking that shit because I don't have them. I ain't beating on women. I'm not taking shit from them. I am protecting. I am providing. And not just for the ones that I'm fucking. And so I do create this aura. And yeah, I talk that shit. I talk that boss shit. I ain't saying you ain't shit because you ain't me. I'm just saying I'm the shit. Right? That's it. That's it. Like, I love myself. I feel myself. I went through a lot of shit. I used to not be shit. I used to be a liar. I used to be a coward. I used to be a whole lot of shit that I didn't like. And I went through the trials and tribulations to change that shit. And I'm no longer that shit. I'm not a coward. I'm not no liar. I don't have no fear no more. I can talk to you and tell you the truth. I can be myself around the women. It's all about actually healing. That's what I really did, fellas. If you really want to feel like that, then you heal too. Because when you heal and you understand how you felt because of all of that, then you have the ability to offer that to the people around you. Because let's just let it be known, truth be told, it's not just the women who feel safe around me. The fellas come fuck with me too. It be dudes, white dudes from different places and all type of shit. Because it's like, yo, this is a different type of dude. So it's not no sexual shit. Intimacy don't have nothing to do with sexual. Intimacy is the feeling of being safe around somebody. And I have a lot of shit to talk about. I'm going to tell y'all, the main thing women be telling me is y'all motherfuckers ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all don't study shit. You don't read shit. You don't teach them shit. And so when you get around, it's just every conversation seems like it's leading towards fucking. It's leading towards, so what's up with us? It's leading towards, so what you, like, there's, what's the fucking, that's what they be doing. They be coming over and talking to me because they like, this nigga love to fucking talk and he keeps smoking weed. So we sit over there, he smoked weed with us like a motherfucker. He just smoked 7 blunts with us and goddamn talked about goddamn sun, moon, star, quasars, aliens, mushrooms, psychedelic work, healing, motherfucking emotions, and then left me with some jewels to walk with as I move through life. Of course I'm gonna go fucking see that dude. But we ain't fucking. So it's cool. So y'all can stop hating on me, fellas, because I didn't want to, but I ain't gonna lie, I came to a point where one of them I was like, no, tell me one of their names, man. Tell who is this person? What's this person? Like, cause no, you telling me that when you said this person went and they was on my social media and looking and doing this and talking about my family and all. Well, hold on, who is this doing the homework? Tell me who is the name. She tells me the name. I was like, damn, why you do that? Boom. Oh, wait a minute. What's the name? I know that name. I went and looked the person up. She tells me he tell her I side-eyed him like on some like, oh, you like I'm thinking he's trying to get with my woman at the time. Basically, that's what she's like. Oh, woo woo. I say, I've never met this man. The situation that he's talking about that occurred, I wasn't even with her when she went through that. So who the person wasn't me. But she did tell me about this person. And I, when she told me about him, was like, oh, that was the person that, okay, cool. And I started supporting them. I went and added them on Facebook. And when people would say, hey, I'm looking to get this done, oh, yeah, my girl went to this person. So go to them. I don't even know this dude. But just off the strength that my woman told me that this is who, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got no insecurity. I don't give a fuck. So I'm over here advertising, dude. Come to find out, he telling Shorty, yo, stay away from that dude. You know what I'm saying? He be on some other shit and he feel like this. And I don't know this dude. And all I've done is support him. I'm like, damn, why he's speaking? All right, well, let me just erase him from and then not support no more. Because if you feel like that, my bad. I don't keep sending people to you and you like, man, fuck that nigga. And y'all see how this shit be happening to me? This happens so much. I'm always supporting, talking about, oh yeah, this person is dope. This person they do this. You should go to them. And these people loving me and being like, I got the people I fuck with. We family, like, right? You know what I mean? Like just clients. Like, no, we have, right? They coming back like, yo, you know, I went to deal with the people you told me to deal with. You know, they talking shit about you, right? Yeah, I know. It's the community pastime. Let's talk shit about Seven. Well, when did you ever come into contact with him? Oh, we was at his place. Where the fuck do y'all see me at? Do you see me at other people's events? Do you see me showing up on their stages if you've ever seen me anywhere, you know what I was? Personally invited. How y'all mad at me? I don't even fuck with y'all. I'm over here healing the community. That's what the fuck I focus on. Every single day, I'm taking care of my motherfucking kids, taking care of my women, and healing my community. That's all the fuck I do. That's literally my total existence. I don't got no 9-to-5 job. I work for the universe. I get up in the morning and I'm like, yo, let me get these medicines ready for the peoples. Let me serve this venom. Let me get these herbs. Let me get these minerals. Let me get this shit. Let me serve this person. Let me go do this conference. Let me go teach these people. And then I come back and I be like, okay, my babies, y'all good? Okay, my women, y'all good? Okay, let me go do some more for the community. That's all the fuck I do. Tell me I'm wrong. Argue with my children because they even say it. So with that being said, how the fuck y'all mad at me? And I don't even I got my House of Genesis is this house. The Psychonaut Academy of Detroit is the house next door. These are mine. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not at y'all buildings. I'm not at y'all events. I'm not at y'all concert. I'm not at none of y'all shit. Why y'all mad at me? Because I'm teaching it real and talking and telling the community how to operate and how to respect each other and how, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know yet. Claire said, haha, say it. It looks so different from the outside, right? Imagine how misunderstood I get being a woman and holding that space for others, whether they're male or female. I hold that space for them and others from the outside who can't hold that space because they have ulterior motives and just don't see you for who you really are, and they just hurl accusations at people and they don't behind our back, which is the worst thing. Well, they got to do it behind my back because they can't keep up with me because I'm far ahead. That's why people talk about me behind my back because I'm so far ahead. So that's the only way they can talk about me, baby. And I'm okay with that. See how I just said that? They don't like that. When I say shit like that, that's the shit that they don't like. That's why it's like, man, don't fuck with him. Why? Because he just rub them the wrong way. That's what I do. I rub people the wrong way. I don't violate people. I don't steal. I don't owe nobody no money. Everybody that's ever spent money with me got their products. Everybody, man, listen, my resume is Gucci. With I tell that shit to women. You can go talk to all my previous employers. You can talk to all my exes. You can talk. I'm not hiding because I ain't doing shit wrong. I have integrity. And y'all hear me always like that's my that's my big dick. Like, yo, these niggas ain't got integrity though. I got integrity. You know what I'm saying? That's my floss. That's my flex, whatever they call it, right? That's my talk shit. But at the same time, having that gives me the ability to talk about the things that we are supposed, because when I hold us accountable, if it's something I'm slacking in, I'm saying that while I'm holding us accountable. I'd be like, yo, even me, I'm slacking on this shit. It ain't so that's what I'm saying. So it's like the whole idea to be mad at me is just really shows a chink in your armor. That's really all it does. Because I don't call nobody by name. I speak about ideologies. If you out here abusing women, you a hoe ass nigga. Period. Ideology. Now, if you feel offended by that, then stop hitting on women. Hoe ass nigga. Like, why would you be offended by that? If you making babies and not taking care of them, not the women is not giving you the opportunity, but you just don't give a fuck. You just want to put you a hoe ass nigga. Do better. Go take care of your kid. If you a woman and you using the kids against the man, you a hoe ass broad. I don't care. I mean, he don't respect me. So what? That ain't got shit to do with them kids or his relationship. See, I'm going to hold you accountable. I don't know you. You might have been sitting next to me last week. You might be my sister, my cousin, my friend. I don't give a fuck. That was some hoe ass shit activity, and I'm going to call it the fuck out. And if you think that I'm wrong and that I'm a fucked up person for that, then that just shows that you a fucked up person, because you just mean that you want to do fucked up shit and have no accountability. Fuck that. We accountable over here. That's how you turn lead to gold. That's how you heal. The only way I was able to heal and go through all of these different transitions was by being accountable. I was doing hoe shit. I was lying. I was taking advantage of. I was, whatever it is you doing, you have to take accountability for that shit. Don't be mad at somebody for pointing at some shit that you got a fucking booger on your nose. You mad at me because I done said it. You could pull me to the side. Nigga, nigga pulled you to the side. Everybody walking around like, look at this nigga. Nigga, I'm just the one that came and told you. Y'all calm down. Fellas, get your shit right. Hating on me just shows chinks in your armor. Speak about a violation that's occurred that my name is attached to. You can't. So stop speaking on me foul. Because I'm not speaking on y'all foul. I'm supporting you. That's the craziest shit, is every time a broad come tell me some shit about a dude talking shit about me, I done supported this dude. I done spoke positively about this dude. And I'm sick of that shit. Y'all weak as fuck. You got a problem with me? Come holler at me. Because I don't got no problem with y'all. Y'all not even on my radar. Y'all not even on my radar. I don't be thinking about y'all until the motherfuckers tell me this is the person that said about you. And I'm like, who? And when I go look, I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you? I've spoken on you before. Yeah, when I was telling people to come get your service. That was it. I don't even know these people personally to begin to speak foul on them or whatever the fuck that they trying to do on me. So, and I told her, this made my motherfucking day. Hearing this made my day. You're telling me that 3 to 4 dudes that have tried to talk to you when learning that you work with me have decided to abort mission. I'm popping my collar all day. I'm the hood's most hated. I love it. And I told y'all that before. I love it. And she was like, what is it about you? I said, I am the 50 Cent of the spiritual community. All right, peace, Claire. I'm the 50 Cent of the spiritual community. I do what I do. I do it with my chest out. I flex. I don't give a fuck. I ain't scared because I've already faced all the worst. And like, I don't fuck with nobody. But if you come fucking with me, oh man, let's get it started. I want all the smoke. What? Worried about what? Who said what? They said my name. They said that shit on. Let me see the video. Oh, it's on. It's on. I'm all for it. What? Like, so, okay. And so I was talking about to somebody the other day. Let me tell y'all this real quick. I was talking, you know what I'm saying, to a young lady, and we having a conversation. And I said, you know why I be like that with this social media shit and with even in public and like, cause like these are sometimes face meetups. Like I'm popping up in your city. All right, so what's up? It's because the violence that I used to practice in the military, I enjoyed the ego that came with it. Like people didn't think that I was about to do the things that I would do when I would do what I do. So when I was done doing what I'm doing, they looking like, did he really just do that? Right? And so it used to be like, yeah, yeah, right? Because as a youth, I was punished for violence by my mother. And by my father, I was forced into violence. Right? He woke me up with more to pour beer on me. It's 3 a.m. He didn't put money on me that I could whoop the neighborhood bully and pull me outside and made me fight him right there on Davison, before right where the freeway start, right there. Those 3 houses by the Muslim Center. Yeah, that middle one with the flower pots. That's where I grew up at. That was where I had my first fight. And so I was forced into violence. So when I went to the military, it was like I got to use violence for the things that I felt like they should be for. And so I would bully bullies. When I see somebody fucking with somebody and they not fucking with them and they bullying them, I'm on their ass. I'm bullying them now. Like, you like fighting? Come on, I love fighting. You know, so I'll slap the shit out there. Bow, come on, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was real disrespectful. I wasn't violent like I'm gonna jump you and beat your ass. I'm gonna embarrass you violently. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I'm gonna hit you with belt buckles, all this stupid shit. So I got prone to enjoying violence. So when I had my first mushroom trip and it cured my PTSD, it erased violence. You know what I'm saying? And I made an oath to be supportive of life. This is why everything that I do is growing, is supporting life. You know what I'm saying? It's breeding things, making babies, growing weed, making wine, feeding worms, growing weed, growing mushrooms, like supporting life, right? And so now not having that expression of violence and that show off of force, like a force to be reckoned with, since I don't do that no more, when people come for me on social media, I do it verbally. I'm part of the supervillains. And I remember my man said some disrespectful shit, and I was like, yo, when son walk up, I'm blowing this shit out. And my man was like, nah, son, don't do that. Do it in the booth, man. Make a beef record. And I was like, what? And I thought he was joking, but he was serious. He's like, man, we not fit. That's our partner, man. That's my man's. Like, we homeboys. You gonna fight your homeboy? And I'm like, yeah. Because in the military, that's what we did. He was like, nah, bro, we take it to the booth. So I went in the booth and dissed the shit out of this nigga. And it was fun. And it was like, all right. So now, social media, debates, all of that, that's why I come with that energy, y'all. It's fun for me. I'm not violent. I'm moving with aggression. Like to me, a debate is like a verbal battle. You trying to say I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, bet. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And so I use that energy and I'm with it because if I'm debating it, I know what I'm talking about. So with that, there's no reason to back down. So I get in and I'll get my position in and then I go. Her. And then we battle to the end. And it seems like a lot of times people take this and they see aggression and anger and all of this and they get intimidated or fearful or disrespectful or all of this. And it's like, wait, I thought we was debating. I thought we was having a verbal battle. I'm aggressive with my battle. You don't have to be, but I am. You can't tell me how to be. Listen, if we gonna box, you have to be more defense than offense. What? No, I'm more offense. I'm gonna beat your ass with these facts. I'm gonna say what I know, what I have access to, what I've experienced, all of that. That's what we're doing. We're debating. Ain't I saying that I know better than like, and people take it like I'm approaching the debate too violently. And I'm like, these are words, people. These are words. And I don't even be disrespectful. You bitch ass nigga, that ain't even, I don't say shit like that. I'd be like, oh, hell no, that's some bullshit. Straight up, that's bullshit because blah, 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 blah. That's about is sideways. I don't be disrespecting people. Oh, you a hoe ass nigga. That's why when people get in debates and get talking shit, I'd be like, hold on, what did you just say to me? Hold on, we debating or are you trying to get your ass whooped? Because I'm not violent. I'm not violent, so I'm trying not to, you know. You said before there are clearances. What if someone can't work with you or be connected to you due to past spiritual experiences you protected yourself from? Opposition exposure. Wow, that's a deep one. You said before there are clearances. So what if someone can't work with you or be connected to you due to past spiritual experiences you protected yourself from? Oh. So my answer to that is that I'm very aware that my character speaks quite often, right? Um, to speak of my desires in my spirit. But quite often, the soul has something different in store for you. Uh, it was a point in time that, you know, I was racist. There was a point in time that I was sexist. I said before out loud, I can learn from a woman, but no woman can teach me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I said that. I said that before. This was a while ago, y'all. Don't throw stones, but I did say that. And let me just tell y'all, two and two and a half of the greatest teachings to change my life over the last 10 years were taught to me by women. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot that one. Three and a half. Three and a half. Like a lot of the shit that makes me who I am, identifying entities right now, was installed in me by a woman. A woman was my teacher multiple times. See what I'm saying? So we say things through the character to represent the spirit, but sometimes the soul has different things in store. Because I said that. Can't no woman teach me. Well, there you go. You've had quite a few women teachers, so shut your dumb ass up. So if there was a protection put up, then the protection is to protect me from harm, not from experience. Even if I didn't know that when I put it up. I'm saying consciously, I know that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put a protection up, you'll get in a car accident, car's totaled, and you are perfectly fine. Protection don't mean you ain't gonna get in no accident or have an experience. It means that you will be protected while you go through that experience. And if you don't know what I mean, watch Book of Eli, one of my favorite movies. And if you want to know who I am, take every Denzel Washington movie ever made and watch them all, and that is who I am. I don't know what it is about Denzel and why he keep making movies to represent parts of my life, but I kind of enjoy it. Watch every single Denzel Washington movie, and I guess Training Day. I don't know. Maybe not Training Day. But anyway, I got you. You ain't Bubble Boy yourself. That's more harmful. Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing about it is we got to remember, see, one of the things that we forget constantly is we are spiritual entities having a physical experience, right? So a lot of times we get caught up in how we feel about what we're going through and forget that it too is an experience. Getting hit by a car is an experience. Getting shot is an experience. Giving birth is an experience. Going through divorce is an experience. You know, losing a parent is an experience. And that doesn't make it more comfortable. Let's be very clear. But for me, as a super psychonaut dealing with a lot of interspace travel, interdimensional travel, all the multidimensional travel, all of this shit, I have the ability to, when I'm feeling my worst, to remember that and then tap into some of the other experiences in those realms and be like, oh yeah, that's right. This is just an experience. It's just an experience. You know what I'm saying? One of my partners out of the military used to say, if this is the worst thing I'm gonna go through today, then today will be a good day. And I love that. I love that. I was like, that's dope. I like how you put that. Because no matter what is distress, no matter what is fucking with you, no matter what is that heavy shit on you that day, when it's on you, if that is the worst shit you have to deal with that day, then the rest of the day will be beautiful because you already dealt with it. You're already dealing with it. It's already a reality. It's already there. It's already pressure, whether it's a lack of funds or somebody disrespected me or I'm going through this with my mate. It's already there. Now, the question is, how are you going to move through it wisely? And that's the part that we usually skip. We rush out of shit because it's uncomfortable. I'm not scared of the uncomfortability. You know, I sit in it. Like, you watching the comedy, somebody come in, all right, man, you've been laughing for like an hour and a half. You need to stop laughing. You've never had that experience. Nobody's ever told you you're laughing too much. You're doing, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to, so why would they tell you, all right, you've been crying now for a couple hours now. It's time to come out of that. Fuck that. 16 hours was my max. I cried for 16 hours while listening to the same song on repeat. Tiana Taylor. Tiana, what's it? Love me. When I come through the door, something. Oh man, I don't know, but I can't remember right now. But Tiana Taylor, that song, I had it on repeat for 16 hours, just crying. That's the type of shadow work, or if you want to do it in the mirror magic. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of works that you got to go through. You got to be accountable. You got to address these things. You got to head on. So take your time. Take your time. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? And none of us are outside of the realms of that. And if you have some difficulty with that, that's what I'm here for. I did a video earlier talking about the Psychonaut Academy Detroit and the House of Genesis. One is the healing house for your physical diseases, ailments, alternative health. And we heal with the healing of the kingdoms. And then on the other side, we got a Psychonaut Academy Detroit. This is the traumas, the dramas, the sexual violations, the abuse, the things that have occurred that have solidified into our mentality and our emotions and don't allow us to operate freely the way we want to as our actual sovereign selves. Let's go back into that 11 to 12-year-old self where you left them at and went into the trauma mode. Let's go back and get them. Let's reclaim them. Let's bring them back with you. All of that. So this is the type of shit we do. This is what we dealing with. This is what's going on. So again, fellas, this is what's going on. Come with your women. If y'all feel like that, come with them. Because a lot of women be telling me, I wanted my dude to come, but he did. Yeah, y'all are scared of this healing. Get the anger up out you. Get the insecurities up out you. Get all of this shit up out of you. We need to heal too. Healing is not a feminine thing, okay? I don't know where this shit is coming from. Like we men healing circles, men, we cry. Men, we lack relationships with our fathers or our mothers. We have bad relationships with them. We have fucked up relationships with our children. We have fucked up relationships with the mother of our children. We have fucked up relationships with our partners and our sisters and our brothers, and it's affected us. And we feel some type of way, and we feel hurt, and we feel betrayed, and we feel all of these different things. That's okay. Fuck is y'all talking about? We need healing too. And the fact that y'all think that all these women over here are fucking me shows you need some healing, because life ain't about fucking. That's not what all this shit is all about. That's not what we doing over here. Come over here with the women. Come over here with your ladies. Come over here. We got some tissues for you too. You can cry too. You can let some of that shit go too. You understand what I'm saying? Not just your mentals and your anger. What about that body? What type of eating habits you got? What you putting in your shit? Are you aware of how that's affecting you? Are you? Are you aware of where you headed? Hmm? Are you willing to even be accountable for these things? Are you willing to even talk about it? Because that's the type of shit that me and the women's are talking about. The women's. I like women's. And we have fun. We crack jokes. We make light of it because life is so heavy. And a lot of y'all be heavy. And y'all put this weight on your women. And they already got weight on them. And they looking for the weight to be lifted off. But you can't because you weighed down by your own shit. Come let that shit off, G. Calm down, man. I'm not out here trying to scout y'all women's. I'm not putting together no motherfucking cult. I'm not nature boy. I ain't trying to have no motherfucking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motherfucking wives. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm 45 years old. So what the fuck is you talking about? I'm good. I'm trying to keep up with what the fuck you mean. I'm good. I'm not a rapper. I'm not trying to fuck your women. Matter of fact, I'm one of them ones who's like, why is everybody always trying to fuck somebody else's women? What the fuck wrong with your woman pussy? That's what I be asking. Because every rapper, oh yeah, I fuck you, job. Like, why everybody trying to fuck somebody? What? That's what I be trying to figure out. Why all y'all trying to fuck somebody else's bitch? What the fuck wrong with your girl pussy? Because I tried it. It was fine. No, I'm talking. I'm joking. See, that's why y'all niggas don't like me. I'm joking. It wasn't fine. It was a little dry. No, I'm talking. See, stop, Seven. Stall these niggas out. You know what? I'm ignorant. I like to have fun, y'all. Listen. The Buddha said, "Have fun, make light." You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's it. I love y'all. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to kick it with y'all, man. I very much dislike being around men. The energy in your home is safe and not available everywhere. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And I am honored to hear that. Every time I hear that, every time a woman says that, it's like mission accomplished. I grew up with sisters and a mama who was left because my father went to prison. And so she had to find a community to assist her. And she found a church, and it was a cult. And things happened because of that. And so my idea of women was not, oh, I hate my mother because she abandoned me. It was like, oh my goodness, all of this happened because as men, we weren't doing, my father, what was supposed to be done and left this family out in the cold. And all of these things came from them having to find other protections and providences. That's why you always hear me say, as a man, I'm very big on protecting and providing because I don't feel like my women need to have to look around to others for things, resources, food, money, houses, all of this, even when it comes to getting jobs, because this is how they get taken advantage of. I've seen it happen, and that's why I'm real big about sovereignty within everybody and the choices that they make and how they move. Y'all, so understand my mind, understand how I operate. So understand, fellas, I am in your woman's corner, not her bed. She's on my couch, not my bed. Okay? And if anything, she's on the massage table. That might be it. If I see anything, it's because I was giving her some snake venom or some Cambo or whatever the food. Okay? And even then, I just like to keep professional. Okay, you come over here and make sure I be like, hey, had the woman open the gates, woo woo. That's why I used to like to work with. You know what I'm saying? I like my women to know my practices so we can work together. So when there's women there, they can take care of those things. It's all respect. Ask about me. Stop it. Stop it with the assumptions because y'all watch a couple videos and get offended. Me and my talking on social media is because this is what I do. I'm this type of person. I'm a fucking star. I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, everywhere I've been, all the time, I'm that person who's entertaining, who's talking. I just got that, whatever the fuck that shit is, right? So This is just my like way to express myself because I don't go a lot of places because I don't fuck with y'all because I don't have respect for most of y'all because it'd be a lot of foul practices and exceptions and dealing with people who doing foul shit and I don't care because he's a star. I don't listen to R. Kelly. Fuck is you talking about? I won't play him. If I'm clapping cheeks and I'm doing my thing and a motherfucking R. Kelly song come on, I will get the fuck up out that motherfucking lovely ass place I was just at and walk downstairs to find my phone to change the motherfucking song. It's that goddamn serious, right? For me, because I'm a protector of the women and the children in the community. So how can I support the abusers of the same thing? Like that's an oxymoron. And that's why a lot of you all don't like me is because we don't work for the same team. I'm trying to heal these motherfuckers, and you out here trying to abuse them and hurt them. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, they be telling me the stories. Fuck you hit that woman for? That's some hoe shit. Well, if you got no, I've been mad. I've been mad as hell, and I got multiple women. So what the fuck is you talking about? Mad as a motherfucker. I ain't never motherfucking hit fuck what I hit dudes. Fuck is you talking about? I can't like the thought of hitting a woman don't even make sense to me the way I hit on you motherfucking dudes. That don't even it don't even like I got daughters, I got sisters. The thought of hitting a fucking woman, it don't even comprehend to make sense. To I don't give a fuck about how angry I got. I've been attacked by women and I have been able to muscle them up off of me. The fuck is you listen, sure, stop. I don't never have to goddamn. So yeah, I be holding y'all accountable. I be talking shit, but just so we could do better as a community. You ain't supposed to be hitting on your woman. Straight the fuck up. Like straight up. I'm to the point where I don't even want to hit my kids. I'm talking to my kids like, look, I want to whoop you right now. I don't want to whoop, but I don't want to whoop you because I don't think nobody should be hitting you. Not even me. I'm big as hell. You way down here, and I gotta hit you to get you to understand what I'm saying. So what do I gotta do? I don't know. Me either. So let me just whoop you. No, I don't want to whoop him. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we gotta come to an agreement. You know what I'm saying? Well, right? Because violence is violence. And we start to train children into violence early, and then they hit their sister, and I come hit them and say, "Stop hitting people. Would you just hit me to hit them because you're hitting me to punish me?" And if that's the punishment, well, she just pissed me off, so I'm gonna hit her. And then so this is where you get women who'll be like, "Well, it's my fault because he told me he wanted the eggs over medium, and I cooked them all the way, and he's been under a lot of stress. So when he punched me, it was my fault because I'm being punished because I did something wrong, and so to hit me is correct." Wait, where are we getting this? Is this not slave teachings? Don't I be talking shit about we need to get from all the slave teachings? Why keep the ones that involve hitting children? But then don't hit your woman. Wait a minute. We can hit the kids, but I can't hit my woman. Now, I have an issue with that. I feel like if in the household, me and my women are beating on our children, then I should be able to beat on my women. Wait, what did he just say? Hear me out. Hear me out. If you're saying to this child, I slapped you in your mouth because I am your elder, I am your authority figure, and you're gonna respect me, and that was not respectable. And then you leave out the room and you come in and you be like, get your lazy ass up and pick these socks up. And I slap you. And I'm like, listen, I am your elder and I'm your man and I'm your authority figure. And that was disrespectful. What's the difference? Real question. So with that being said, how about we all just keep our motherfucking hands to ourselves? How about we don't practice violence on nobody in the crib? How about that? How about we find ways to talk to the children to where we don't even have to hit them? Because I was a firm believer of, because I was brought up in, you know what I'm saying, the rod of correction. You know what I'm saying? Um, Children do some bad shit, whoop their ass. And if you don't, then they gonna grow up being rotten and shit like that. And so, you know what I'm saying, early on with mine, you know, shit, we'll whoop that ass. Now I'm to the point where it's like, yo, why are we using violence to raise our children? Because that's all it is. Even if it's, oh, we only hit them to the point where I don't hit them that hard. It's just enough to, well, when you look at dogs and how they bite the babies and it look rough, but it's like if you ever really think about the things that we say to support us whipping our children, Oh, I don't beat him. I just whip him. Oh, I don't whip him. I just whatever you putting your hand like whatever you're doing to your children, can your man do to you? And fellas, whatever you're doing to the children, can your woman do to you? You slap that motherfucking baby in the mouth, can your man or woman slap you in your mouth? If your answer is no, then stop slapping that baby in the mouth. Women, stop punching little boys in their chest. You are not their motherfucking daddies. And furthermore, as a father, we don't do that shit. Fuck is you doing? Stop. You know what I'm saying? And the ones who do, they probably got it from their mamas. The fuck? Like, stop. Like, all of this shit. We don't, all of this shit in our community, we need to do without. We see, there I go. Talking shit, being in people's business, calling people this why motherfuckers be like, man, fuck him. I'm gonna tell you what he just don't shut the fuck up. That's what to the sister who was telling me that. I told you I was going live, so you probably watching. That's what was the end of the statement when you said they all just kept saying he just won't shut the fuck up. That's the end of the statement. And unfortunately, they're telling the truth. So I just wanted to come on and kick it. This was a flex for those of y'all who don't know. Like, I am so what's the word I'm looking for? Like, that was a flex to me. Like, I'm feeling like y'all could have just walked me across the stage and been like, this is Detroit's most, like, you know what I mean? Like, most hated because he the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt to hear that shit. Because it's not the first time that I've had a woman come tell me, oh, yeah, I was telling somebody about you, and they said, da, 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 da. This happens repeatedly. But to have this person who I'm working with and I'm not even dealing with sexually to tell me, I can't even get no man because I'm working with you. What the fuck? What did you do to this community? Because I know you. I've been around you. I've been working with you. I've been fucking with you. So I know who you are, but what the fuck do they think about you? Like, why is it I can't get no goddamn man? Because I fuck, like, it's like, because those dudes you shouldn't be around apparently, because they don't like that you have somebody who won't shut the fuck up, because they might try to slip something, you know what I'm saying? How they say, slip something under your eyes or whatever. Try to be slick on some shit, and you got a motherfucker like me in your corner. Because motherfuckers be like, coming to me like, Seven, can I ask you a question? Yeah. So I got this situation I'm dealing with, and this happened, and that happened, and that's what he said. Oh, no, girl, that motherfucker on some bullshit, girl. That motherfucker, da, 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 da. I thought so. Yeah, mm-hmm. And then it be motherfucker like me that fucked your shit up. My bad. You was on some bullshit. I ain't know she was talking about you, but you was on some bullshit. The shit she said, you was on some bullshit. Hey, so yeah, this was a flex. I just wanted to come on and flex. I had to. I was like, oh, this is some Leo shit. Like, for you to tell me that, like, one or two dudes, like, yeah, I'd be, but yo, like that, damn, y'all out here salty like that? Because my thing is, if that happened with one, like, man, how many of y'all out here are like, don't tell them you fuck with, don't tell them y'all. And like I told her, or use me as a litmus test. You want to know if it motherfuckers some bullshit? Tell them you hang out with me, and then see how they start reacting, and what they start saying that we do, and what happens and what goes on, because they just gonna tell you who they are. Yeah, I bet y'all motherfuckers be whatever the fuck he just said. That's how he would handle the situation if it was me, but he ain't me. That's why he don't be the situation. See, that's why you be having people talk about situations that they never been in, because they don't have what it takes to be in those situations. You see what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying and what I'm not saying? Okay, good. Let what's unsaid be understood. So I love y'all. Tell somebody you love them in the language that they can understand it in. And yeah, they hate me because they ain't me. Peace, y'all. I'm laughing.